Alright, so Victoria is currently living in the Joe Biden era. I'd say about year 1 or 2 of his presidency when California and New York were completely off the rails. They had soft on crime policies, chaos was on the streets, and males were being locked up in female prisons. And we're watching the same playbook unfold in Victoria. Male sex offenders, biological males, are being placed in female prisons. Yes, you heard that correctly. Sean Maloney sexually abused his 5-year-old daughter for years, and he got a lighter sentence because the court accepted his claim that it validated him as a woman. Imagine the level of indoctrination you need to think that is okay. A biological male abuses his own daughter, then in the same act says it validated him as a woman. And instead of throwing the book at him, the court actually accepts it. They give him a lighter sentence and then throw him in a women's prison. Imagine the level of indoctrination you need to think that is okay. Just stop and think about that for a moment. That's not justice, that's not safety, that is ideology, and it is dangerous. Then comes the Victorian Premier herself. Yesterday, Alan stood there and bragged. Yes, bragged at a conference to say her Machete plan is working. And in the same breath, literally the same press conference, she sent condolences to a family of an Aboriginal man that was hacked to death with machete. Right, and just 2 weeks ago, 2 boys were slaughtered to death with machetes. And she sits there and claims her grand plan is working. Machete bins, machete bans, it's all working. This lady is a complete moron. Families are literally burying their kids in Victoria while she smiles for the camera and tells you everything is okay. The gaslighting here is just on another scale. And as she was in that same press conference, violence erupted in Melbourne. You can't make this stuff up. A stolen BMW full of kids that were on bail armed with machetes plowed through an intersection in the city, hitting one pedestrian. Now, these kids were already out on bail. And guess what? They just got released on bail again today. If we're too scared to call these crimes out by the color of your skin, black, brown, or white, well, kids will keep dying. That's just a fact. We either get comfortable with calling it as it is, or we get comfortable with burying kids. Those are our 2 options. Because if we can't identify the problem of black young youth crime running around with machetes, we'll never be able to fix it. And by not fixing it, we will keep burying kids, right? Because the fix is so simple. Stop importing people from lawless societies, scrap the woke DEI bail law system, revoke the citizenship of immigrants and deport them back to their country of origin, and adult crime for adult time. And what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and thinking that you're going to get a different result. No sane government would run their state this far into the ground. What's your thoughts?